Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Toon Talk Cassie, your favorite place for all things comic. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and show your girl some love. And before hopping into episode 71 of the Remarried Empress, let's check out some of the comments you guys left. This is actually the wrong timestamp. My bad, y'all. Renat Gomez, who I pinned their comment, said also, Duke Ergy, why you always lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop and lying. He is such a liar. That's actually my favorite Vine, the Why You Always Lying meme. I actually have the original song in my playlist. It always puts a smile on my face. I just gotta show it to you guys real quick. So here, real quick, going off topic, this is the guy right here, okay? So you guys can look it up, Why You Always Lying. I don't want to get hit with no copyright, but that's the meme Renat and I was talking about. Okay, so let's head back. Renat also said, Rashta, really out here acting like a victim? Oh, girl, hold my earrings. Hold me back. Yes. She really out here thinking that she's the victim. It's like, how delusional is she? Luz Cruz said, love how you make trash this voice. Aw, thank you, love. Thank you, Luz. How'd you love? Maya Papaya said, oh, God. Trashta, you better get yourself ready to get some sense slapped into you. Bam, 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 pow, pow, pow. Slap some sense into that lady. Madman, what's up, Madman? I haven't seen you in a while. Said last episode was Bag Shop Star this episode. She pulled out another bird's feather, but anyone else notice how she had a blue feather in her pillowcase? Okay, something tells me she's going to get caught lying because of that tiny detail. Oh, and Cassie, the voice you different, the trash bag was hilarious. And Madman, you are indeed correct. I am hoping that will serve as a clue and it's going to help her get caught. Although knowing Soviet shit, he'll probably still make up an excuse to justify catching the feathers underneath her pillow. Let's see. Okay. Sama Ahmed said trash to hurt the bird to make sure that the emperor just doesn't have any feelings left towards the empress. She makes all of that because the empress didn't love her. She appears innocent, but she is not. Exactly. Trash bag is the worst. Anishka Tara said, I realized that I need a storyteller like you. You are amazing. Oh, thank you, Anishka. This really made my day. Like, you don't even know, but that really made my day. So thank you so much. I truly do appreciate reading that. Thank you. Elin says, so glad that the voice is almost here, and I think you should try reading the webtoon, My Dear Cold-Blooded King. It's completed already, but that means you could read it on your own pace. I think you would like it, and I would love to hear your commentary. I have read on My Dear Cold-Blooded King in the past. I started it on my old channel, and I never really got too far into it. So who knows? I might bring it back. The main female character is absolutely stunning. I'm talking about beautiful, beautiful, beautiful character. Alright then guys, we are up to 4 minutes, so that's going to be it for the comments. Let's head on to the episode. Alright, and here we are on episode 71. Which side do you want to be your parents? Oh, I forgot we left off at that. I am going to go with the side that people are most likely to believe. Good answer. What do you think? Which set of parents is more likely to fool people? I don't think anybody believes that the couple that the Baron brought were your real parents. They probably thought that it was something the Emperor cooked up, since that's a common way of hiding your true parentage. But because there was another couple who made the same claim, it actually made the nobles that I bought look more credible. I don't think so, but okay. Then I should say that the couple from Blue Florian are my parents, right? Then I trust you know what to do next. Of course. Now that I have parents who are nobles, that makes me a noble too. No, child, you do not have parents who are noble. You are a fake. If it hadn't been for His Majesty making it his intention to make me his empress, I'd had to rely on the trust and support of the commoners to make my dreams come true. But things are different now. I have been promised the crown. Did she forget it was only for a year? This is how Trashbag sees herself. She really sees herself as all that in a bag of trash. Okay. I am now a member of a noble family, and my child will be his Majesty's son. I feel like she will use the child. You know what I mean? She will use the child against His Majesty. It's perfect. Nothing can hold me back now. By the way, there's something you should keep in mind. Are you talking about winning over the council members? That's going to take a while. I'm talking about something else. You had to treat your fake parents as if they were your real parents. What? Aren't they just selling their titles to claim I'm their daughter? It would be fine to think of it that way as a lowly mistress, but you're aiming higher, aren't you? There may be mistresses who have fake parents, but there are no empresses who do. And she thinks she's going to be the first. I mean, she is actually going to be the first empress with fake parents. It's just that she thought this was going to be a good thing to do. That couple would treat you like a long-lost daughter. So you have to act like they're your parents, who you've been miraculously reunited with. You understand what I mean, right? The Remarried Empress. The West Tower. Since its surroundings have changed over the years, the name is no longer accurate. It's now used mainly as a place to lock up members of the imperial family who have been ousted due to political conflicts or crimes they have committed. When there are no prisoners, the guard room on the first floor is sometimes used to temporarily detain nobles who are yet to be sentenced or required interrogation. Why, this couple are being held here. Oh, man, that really sucks because you can see how battered up they are. And now, because of these lies in regards to Rashta's parents, they are going to have to pay the price by getting interrogated and possibly thrown into jail. That really sucks. Please forgive us, Your Majesty. We were deceived. It was Baron Lancy. He told us Your Majesty wanted us to pretend to be Lady Rashta's parents. We weren't trying to trick Your Majesty. Oh man, look at them. They are struggling. Look at the state of them. It's no wonder they tried to sell their family name. Which noble value more than their own lives? And in doing so, they were accused of criminal behavior, so they must be desperate. Think carefully before you answer. Who was the person who deceived you. I have a feeling that he gave them a name to say. It seems Rashta has at least 4 parents. I'm doing this exact same thing as my father, despite thinking it was pathetic in the past. No, what I did was even more ridiculous. I must have looked like such a fool. And that's because you are. You are a fool. A big fool. Actually, you is a bag of Soviet shit. Are you absolutely set on doing this, Your Majesty? May I suggest that you take some time to think? There's no time. That's why I have no choice. What is he doing? Is he writing a letter? Scribble. The Empress's brother pushed my mistress, who is pregnant with my child, causing her to fall to the ground. He also abducted and assaulted a nobleman in order to obtain information to use against her. Furthermore, I recently discovered that he even hired a couple to claim to be my mistress's parents. Are we serious? Is he really trying to put all of this on Kosar? Soviet shit, you are not redeemable at all. You really think that even if his crazy, stupid plan of making Rashta an empress for a year and then divorcing her and then going back to Navier, even if that stupid little plan, guys, worked, why would Navier come back after you falsely accused her brother like that? Tarnishing her family's name. Huh? Why? Why would she come back? Like, what is wrong with him? He makes me so mad. Since he continues to target my mistress and my unborn child, even after being banished from the empire, as the emperor, I must take the necessary steps to protect them. I have not been able to produce an heir for a long time due to the empress being infertile. Bruh, he really gonna claim that about her. Therefore, I intend to file for. This is the divorce letter, Your Majesty. Therefore, I intend to file for divorce. Dun, dun, dun. He actually wrote it. I ask that you visit me as soon as possible, High Priest Vimery. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I'm not even sad anymore, you guys. I'm not just excited. It just means the Empress is a whole lot closer to being with her true love. I want you to deliver this to him in person. Her Majesty is still young. I believe it's too early to conclude that she's infertile. Thank you. Thank you. This guy, he should be the emperor. He has way more common sense and he actually uses his head more than the so-called emperor. Okay, instead of him doing rash decisions based on emotions, he actually thinks, unlike Soviet shit. But we've been married for years and she's never fallen pregnant. Ever thought that maybe Soviet shit, that the problem is you? Huh? You are unable to get her pregnant? You ever thought about that, buddy? Huh? That's something, your swimmers aren't swimming. Huh? Okay. Grand Duke Ryland is next in line to the throne if I do not produce an heir. But it's more likely that his son, Squirrel, will become the next emperor. Lord Squirrel is. The Grand Duke knows his place and has no interest in becoming the emperor now. But once his son sits on the throne, he would take advantage of Lord Squirrel's weak personality to exert his power over him and abuse it. Okay, we do not need this guy and his son to end up with the throne. But then again, not the way Soviet shit is moving, they might as well go ahead and hand it to Lord Schwartz and his daddy, because Soviet shit is destroying the empire all by himself. He's like that one song, I Can Do Bad by Myself, because he's doing that. He's doing bad, like real bad by himself. But still, I'm sure Her Majesty would be with child soon. Why doesn't Your Majesty wait a few years? If your marriage is still childless after that, then Your Majesty can consider other options for a legitimate heir. My firstborn will already be a couple of years old by then. Have you considered how hurt my firstborn will feel if I consider that child to be illegitimate and make the second child my heir? You should have thought about that before you was just all up in some chick who isn't your wife. Like, I just don't get his logic. Like, I'm sorry for sidetracking, but he's coming like that at the situation as if he himself never thought. You were engaging in activities with your mistress that would result in pregnancy. Okay? That's what you were doing with your mistress. And you did not think what would happen if that mistress became pregnant and you and your wife don't have a child already. Like, you just wanted to just be all up in the Kool-Aid and wasn't thinking about the consequence? Okay. The Empress is infertile. So just go and deliver the letter. I would need to speak to the high priest about the grounds for divorce anyway. The next day at Viscount Lotusshoe's estate. There, don't cry. Father, would you like to hold them? Stop getting on my nerves. Why is he so mean to his grandson? How can father be so reluctant to let Ian in his heart when he's this cute? I'm not gonna lie, Ian is adorable. Oh man, Rashtra makes some adorable babies. I really want Rashtra to see Ian. This is what she looked like when she was a slave for Viscount Lotusshoe's family. Man, they had a girl looking bad. What are you up to? I went to see how father is doing. With that thing? Whoa. Why are you calling him like that thing? That is disrespectful. That is a baby. Now, come on. I know you don't like his mama, but you should never treat a baby like that. That child is innocent. He didn't do nothing to you. I don't like you for that. The Empress would never come at a baby like that. Uncalled for. Uncalled for. That's your nephew. Stop carrying him around, for God's sakes. Father's condition is more likely to take a turn for the worse once he lays eyes on him. How dare you call your nephew that thing? Good job standing up for your son. I'm sorry, but it's impossible for me to be nice to him because of how we look. Because of how he looks. He's the spitting image of his mother. He looks just like her. And he's still your DNA. He is still your nephew. And even if he wasn't your nephew, he's a baby. B-A-B-Y. He can't defend himself. Low. Classless. Tacky. I'll never find any reason to be okay with somebody coming left for a baby. A baby. The more I learn about the Viscount's family, the more I dislike them. The only person so far I am okay with is, I forgot his name, but Rashtra's baby daddy. And of course, baby Ian. I am a sucker for that baby. He is so adorable. I would adopt you. You're so cute. You're so cute. I don't care who your mama is. You ain't got nothing to do with her craziness. Father. What? What in the world? Father, are you feeling okay? Are you feeling funny? How dare you? There's nothing wrong with me, you ungrateful wench. Whew, I guess you're okay. Then why are you screeching like a banshee? I've had it with you today. Whoa, he is abusive even to his own children. Baby Ian growing up seeing all this violence. Baby daddy, take your son and leave. Go give your son a better life. Stop mouthing off at me and take a look for yourself. So, I don't know. I can't read whatever this is, you guys. So, 4 parents for 1 mistress. A pair of noble couples claim be the parents of His Majesty's mistress. What? Rashta's parents are nobles? Of course not. That makes no sense. Do you know who her parents are? I sure do. I do. Her parents are crooks. And I'm not saying this as an insult. They are genuine crooks. That's it. Get me my clothes. Oh, where is he going? Father, you're not well enough to get up yet. Parents who are nobles? What utter nonsense. They're obviously con artists. Either that or she hired some people to act as her parents. We all know Rashta don't got that kind of money. But the emperor do. Huh? What is she doing right now? So she's doing her little fake crying. She is really good at that. To be continued. We are going to continue it today. Rashta's drama. Okay, so wait a second. There we go. Episode 72. And here we are with episode 72. The West Tower. Take a good look at them, Rashta. This couple claims that they are your parents. And she's doing her little fake crying. Oh, I think they're telling the truth. Yeah, this guy really looked like he could pass off as her daddy. He looks more convincing than that last couple. Yeah. He really looked like... Are we sure that's not her real daddy? Wow. The silver hair and eyes. Oh, Rashta, my sweet child, we've been looking for you for a very long time. I can only imagine how you suffered for all these years. Oh, mother, father. Really? Y'all buying this? Thankfully, no one is asking for a paternity test. I suppose I shouldn't be too surprised. Even commoners consider paternity tests to be embarrassing. Mark my words, if it turns out that you are lying, I will have you executed. Ooh. Child, this is the opportunity right here, right now, for you guys to say, hey, look, it was Duke Ergie's idea. I don't want to do this because you guys are going to get yourself executed messing with Rashta. I'm telling you, that girl is nothing but a bad omen. Oh, look at Viscount Van Gogh. Actually, that was very mean of me. And that was a very bad joke. I'm so childish for that joke. Viscount Lotus Shoe. This is a surprise. What brings you here? Isn't it obvious? I'm here as your guardian. As my guardian, don't be absurd. These two people are my guardians. Are those two the couple who were mentioned in the newspaper? Are they the ones who are claiming to be your parents? They're not claiming to be my parents. It's true. True? They're crooks. How dare you call my parents crooks? They're not your parents. Ooh, big trash bag do not like that. Tell his lordship that he may leave. Oh. He is shooketh. He's like, yo, where did this confidence come from? Like, who does she think she is, bruh? Let me tell you right now, Viscount Van Gogh, your girl, Rashta, okay, thinks that she is on her way to being the Empress. And she will be for a short time. And so in her head, she thinks that she is all that in a big bag of lavender bullshit. This won't do. I'll have to put her in her place very soon. And FYI, Viscount Van Gogh, actually, like I said, that is actually a bad joke because Van Gogh do not deserve, alright then, to be associated with this piece of trash. So my bad, Vincent Van Gogh. She'll regret turning me away like this. Is everything alright? Yes. There's no need to worry. Please, have a seat. So, your names are Marcia and Gilmet, right? Marcia and Gilmet. Viscountess Marcia Ishka and Viscount Gilmet Ishka from Bulvorian. I don't know if you've already heard this from Duke Ergi, but we really did lose our two daughters. We were attacked by a couple of thieves called the Spring Water Bandits, so we were forced to flee. The children escaped with their nannies, but they went missing afterwards. We've been looking for our daughters ever since. It's embarrassing to say, but we have now exhausted our family fortune because of the long search. Oh, I hope one day they can find their daughters. Our eldest is the same age as you, and our youngest is a little younger. We are going to keep on looking for them, but we would consider you to be our third daughter. They're actually really good people. If only these kind people were my real parents. I'm an orphan. You're a slave. But continue. But if I did have parents, I imagine they'll be like you. You guys, I miss the Empress. I'm tired of trash bags drama. I haven't seen the Empress in like 2 or 3 episodes. Like, come on. The Western Kingdom. Ooh, Prince Henry. I'd have fallen for you, Lori Kassar, if I were a woman. I wish you could consider how that I might feel about that. Okay, he is traveling with this guy. You were so incredible when you fought off that gang of bandits. You defeated them all by yourselves. That brought a smile to your face, didn't it? You're not even listening to me. Ha 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 ha. Actually, I have a sister who looks just like me. I'm hoping minus the beard. Ooh. And she's still unmarried. Are we there yet? Oh, is that the interest? Lord Kassar said, boo-boo, no. Why would I want to date your sister if she looks exactly like you? He's like, bye. Lord Kassar, no, it's not. Please, come back. Oh dear. This is His Majesty, King Henry I of the Western Kingdom. Oh, our future husband. Your Majesty, I thought he was dressed headstrong, but his manners are impeccable. He looks every bit like a duke's son. Of course, he's a Trovi. I wonder what they're going to talk about. Child, he's all ears with your little nosy self. You've done well. Now go and get some rest. Oop. King Henry said this is a A-B conversation. See yourself out of here. Oh man, he's sad. Oh, you'll be okay, buddy. Mind your business. It pays. So, it turns out the king of the Western Kingdom really does want to see me after all. I wasn't sure if it was true until now. I don't know why he asked me to come here, but this is an excellent opportunity. I would ask him not to give up on pursuing Rashta and that he should bring her here. Oh, he believes that he's going to be in for a surprise when he finds out that King Henry is about to be his brother-in-law. I'm glad I got the chance to finally meet you, future brother-in-law. Kosar's like, what the? Did I hear that right? Did he just say brother-in-law? I beg your pardon. I know, I beg your pardon, King Henry. And he's over here just smiling. Okay, buddy. I heard that winning over the in-laws is the best way to improve one's standing with one's wife. He is so excited to be a husbandie. Number one target is the brother. You look a lot like your sister. Why don't you take a moment to rest up first? Does he know Navier? I mean, they must have met, but let's talk after you freshen up and have some rest. Ta-da! Dang! King Henry knows how to take care of his brother-in-law. Child, let me be your in-law. Ooh. Okay. How did he know my size? Well, I'm sure it will all become clear once I find out what this is about. Ooh, I miss you so much, boo. He looks so much like his sister. He really do look like his sister. And he's wearing the same red color that she normally wears on a, I guess, day-to-day or weekly basis. He looks good in it. And of course, like a good bro birdie in-law that King Henry is, he noticed. He's like, I thought, red suits you too. It's good to know these things about my future in-laws. Pardon me, Your Majesty. Kosar is still so very confused. But what do you mean, your future in-laws? You also called me your future brother-in-law earlier. And he is over here so happy. Let me explain. You see, to be honest, I don't know much either. Pardon? Kosar's like, what the is going on here? The one thing I know for certain is that your sister, that is, Empress Navier, has agreed to marry me. You do not just lay out news like that. Henry, come on now. That man almost choked on his sparkling water. That's... I'm sorry about that. I keep grabbing this one out of habit. that handkerchief. Ooh, that's the one Navier gave. Originally belonged to Empress Navier. I know. My father gave it to her as a gift after embroidering it himself. Oh, that's nice of her father. So he sewed it himself? Then this handkerchief is a gift from my future father-in-law? His face, future father-in-law. Lord Kasar's face is the face of every brother who is meeting his sister's fiance. Oh, to be continued. This is absolutely hilarious, you guys. 2D man before 3D boys said Kosar has no problem going off on people, but it's so cute that he has no idea how to treat his future brother-in-law when he is simping over his sister. I know. Afiza_Shaw said, "Aw, Henry really is such a big cinnamon roll. He's so into winning Navier's favor by trying to win her brother's favor first. Kosar, you better be prepared. Henry's sweetness is no joke. Your fiery heart will be cooled down by him in no time." Okay. Glimmer Blossom said, "This handkerchief is a gift from my future father-in-law. That's some if I drink from their glass, it counts as an indirect kiss. Logic right there." I know, Glimmer, and that's why I did a whole questionnaire on Instagram about like a week ago, and I asked people, do they think the time that Navier, the Empress, kissed Queen, who is Henry in bird form, right? If that counts as their first kiss. And so I had about 77 people say, no, it doesn't count as their first kiss. And I had about, 20 something people say that it actually counts as their first kiss. I personally think that counts as their first kiss, and seeing how Henry is reacting, he probably consider it their first kiss also. So I just had to throw that in real quick. Short Not Sweet said, "Does anyone else think it's adorable that the Duke embroidered his daughter a handkerchief?" I thought it was sweet too, especially after seeing how abusive Viscount Lodershoe is to his children. It was nice seeing a father, who actually, I'm guessing, assuming, likes and enjoys his children, which is the case with the Trovi household, I'm assuming. Alright then, guys, that is going to be it for today because Cassie's not tired. Leave your thoughts and comments down below. I look forward to reading them. Also, check out the description box that is down below for the link where you can read further ahead and for you to show the creator mad love and support. And last but not least, if you made it this far and you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the Toon Talk Mafia Gang Squad. I drop new videos all the time, Monday through Friday. Cassie don't miss a beat. Hey! So, if you want to, hit that subscribe button. It means a lot to me, and then you'll get to be a part of a really cool, awesome community of lit people. Alright then, until then, peace.